Hey you guys, it's mzosofabolousTV. So I'm back today to do another Let's Be Real series with you guys. So today's video, I wanted to bring up it's another little story. I realize I have another little story for you guys. So you guys are going to enjoy this. Just think of this as a car vlog without being in the car. I'm in my dressing room. So way back when I did a video and I did my 50 random facts video for you guys, and in the video I told you guys the two random facts that I told you guys. I told you guys that one, I'm scared of Jason, and oh wait, there's three facts. I told you one, I'm scared of Jason, two, I'm paranoid that I might get kidnapped one day, and three, I've had the same occurring nightmare my whole entire life since 3rd grade. And I explained to you guys that every time that I have this nightmare, I get a little bit further in the dream. So let me just run something by you guys. So recently, well, I'm not gonna say recently because it's almost damn near Christmas again, but last Christmas, I spent Christmas with my godmother, and my god sister was telling, we're all telling old stories, and then my god sister was like, "Oh, mommy, tell the story about how Alicia got kidnapped." I'm looking around the room like, what? So my aunt instantly gets teary-eyed. She starts choking up. She's like, "Oh my god, honey," because my god sister's name is Honey. So she's all upset. She's like, "Oh my god, honey, I don't even want to relive that. Why would you bring that up? Blah, 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 blah." I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. What? I was what? Somebody what? When? I'm like, no, you gonna tell me this story because I'm gonna get kidnapped issues, and yeah, you gonna have to explain this to me. So my aunt told me that when I was 3 years old, we was at the Braintree Mall, and she said I forget what we went to do. She went to take me to get my toes done or something, but we was in the mall shopping, and she said that I said I wanted McDonald's, of course, because I eat McDonald's all the time, makes sense. So she's like, I said I wanted McDonald's, so she said we went to the food court, and we went to the food court to get McDonald's. She said she had me in her hand the whole time. She said, but when they gave her the food, like the trays of drinks, she said she put me down for 2 seconds to reach over and grab a straw. She said she literally went to grab a straw and she looked down and I was gone. She said it was crazy busy in the mall that time because it was around Christmas time. So she's like, at first she didn't panic, she was just looking around. She said she was asking the people that was next to her, like, "Oh, did you see the little girl?" Now, I had mentioned to you guys before, when I was a baby, I had curly blonde hair. Like, literally, I had curly blonde, macaroni blonde hair. So she's asking people like, "Oh, did you see the little girl that I was with?" And everybody kept saying, "Oh, the little girl with the blonde hair, she was right there. She was right there." So then my aunt starts panicking. So she's calling my name. She's my stepmother. She's godmother. She's calling my name. She's calling my name. She's running around the mall. She legit cannot find me. She has a total panic attack. She calls the mall security. The mall security shuts the place down. Completely total shutdown on the mall. The media came, the cops came, like they had SWAT team, everybody came. Everybody was in this mall looking for me. She said they completely shut the mall down. They could not find me whatsoever. So then she starts freaking out. She said she passed out on the floor. She said she peed on herself. Like, she was just complete hysterical, like, "Oh my god, I lost the baby. Somebody took this baby." The whole freaking mall was searching for me. She said it felt like eternity that I was gone. She said it felt like hours and hours and hours that I was gone. She said, but I was literally probably only gone for like an hour, half an hour. She said, but then they got a phone call from Lord & Taylor's and said, "Hey, there's a little girl in Lord & Taylor. She's standing in the coat section by herself." Now, Lord & Taylor's isn't that far from the food court in that mall. So they said So they said they ran down, they came and got me, and you know, the police kept asking me questions, you know, like, what happened? Did somebody take you? Who took you? And she said, all I kept, you know, mind you, I'm only 3. She said, all I kept saying was the big man took me. Some big man took me and he left me here. Because I guess once they shut the mall down, he was trying to leave out the Lord and Taylor's exit to leave with me. But once they shut the freaking mall down, he couldn't go. So he just left me or whatever. And my aunt, she was just crying. She was crying. She said she lost her bowels on herself. Like, all I kept thinking as I'm hearing the story is, my mama whooped my ass, didn't I? When I got home, I got my ass beat. But my aunt was like, my godmother was like, no, you didn't get in trouble. It wasn't your fault. Like, you didn't go. Like, she was so hysterical telling the story. And I'm like complete awe. Like, how come nobody ever told me this freaking story? Like, somebody real life tried to kidnap me in the motherfucking mall, and everybody's looking for me in the mall, and they're like, how do you lose this baby with this curly blonde hair? Like, everybody in the mall freaking seen me in the food court that day, and then 2 seconds later I was completely gone. Like, she literally said she sat me down for 2 seconds to grab a straw, and then she turned around and I was gone. So I'm telling my boyfriend's mother, so we're gonna fast forward a couple weeks later. So I'm in the shop and I'm telling my boyfriend's mother about, you know, the story, you know, how I got kidnapped. So she said, Alicia, she said, do you realize, she said, you know that nightmare that you keep having? She's like, that you've had over and over. And I was like, yeah. She's like, you realize? She's like, that might be the big man that you're dreaming about. She's like, you always say you don't know what he looked like. You just know he's a big man that's trying to get you. And I was like, huh, that is right. So she said, well, now, she said, now that you know that you almost got kidnapped and you know the story, she said, now see if you have the nightmare. She said, that might be closure to your nightmare, because now you know why you keep having this dream of somebody trying to kidnap you and it's a really big man. She's like, now you know. So it has been like going on like a year now since I found out that story, and I literally have this dream probably once or twice a year. I have not had that nightmare at all. So maybe I'm really thinking that that might have been closure, or I have been dreaming. I was dreaming about the situation that happened to me. I was just in a different scenery. So I just had to tell you guys that I thought that was absolutely insane. Like, because like my whole life I'm paranoid that somebody is just going to kidnap me and make me their freaking sex slave. And for the simple fact that somebody legit tried to kidnap me in the motherfucking mall, like real life, on the news, and some more shit, absolutely blows my mind. Like, my godmother was hysterical telling that freaking story. She was so mad at her daughter for even bringing it up, but like my god sister was telling it like it was funny, like, yeah, mommy, tell Alicia the time she was getting kidnapped in the mall. I was like, what? Then I'm looking at my mother like, why didn't you even tell me this? Like, why? I'm 24 years old just finding this shit out now that somebody tried to kidnap me in the mall when I was younger. Are you kidding me? Ah! So yeah, so I just want to know, what do you guys think? Do you guys think this might have been closure to the nightmare that I've been having? So basically, let me just tell you guys the nightmare real quick. I'm in an old house back in like Foxborough. We used to live in a townhouse, and I'm in the house by myself. It's completely dark, and like I said, I just see a silhouette of a big man. I don't know what he looks like, but he's just coming after me, and I'm running. But you know, when you run in your nightmares, it's like you're running in water. So you're running in slow motion, but yet they're still in like regular speed. And it's a really short dream, and literally the part of the dream that ends all the time is I try to hide in the attic and he catches me, and I wake up every time, every single freaking time. But every time I have the dream, I get a little bit further. So it might be he catches me and I kick him, and then I finally get in the attic. Like it's insane. It's absolutely insane. So I want to know what you guys think. Have you guys have any interesting stories? Anything like this crazy ever happened to you? I'm hoping this is the closure to my nightmare, because I told you guys, I don't have nightmares often, but when I do, it's the same occurring nightmare. So I've had different nightmares nowadays, which is starting to freak me out a little bit. You know, I got a little comfortable with that particular nightmare. So now that I probably know why I have that nightmare, I don't have that nightmare no more. So yeah. So yeah, this is another Let's Be Real, I was almost kidnapped video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this story. As always, remember to always rate, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/mzosofabolousTV. Facebook, facebook.com/mzosofabulous. And remember, you guys have a nice and wonderful day. Bye.